How to lead site management. 4. Work in progress stage. You must carry out 36 tasks, from 39 to 59 and 61 and from 64 to 73 and 75, 76 and 81, 82, in work in progress stage. 39. Collection of manufactural drawing. You must be able to understand what to purchase for our construction when you see the code-based items and titles. For example, you know that what to purchase include freezers, cooling towers, boilers, heat exchangers, pumps, air conditioners, FCUs, package air conditioners, fans, coils, motors, cans, filters, electrical equipment, control equipment, panels, valves, instruments, tubing materials, and steel materials. Carefully read and understand the specification documents, drawings, and data provided by manufacturers. Positively confirm what you noticed. 40. Submission and approval of drawing. Approval acquisition of production of equipment drawings. After approved by the client, have the product manufactured. 41. Start manufacturing. You should understand that not only Takesha but also manufacturers have their own manufacturing processes. 42. Inspection. Make sure to inspect products in the manufacturer's factory. You will learn many things including problems and tips for products. 43. Check how to carry in and install equipment. Confirm again and review the carrying in plan prepared during the construction plan stage. Images and design drawings and working drawings show equipment, devices, and processed materials upon post-construction. This task item is a very important factor for construction planning required for the operation of tasks for carrying in, installing, and mounting equipment, devices, materials, and workpieces. This is a plan for a stream of conveyance from the starting points of equipment, devices, materials, and workpieces to the end points. Make the plan while imagining individual equipment, devices, materials, and workpieces. Of course, this task will be involved in the construction process. You will need a lot of data for the preparation of working drawings. The plan for conveyance of equipment, devices, materials, and workpieces is absolutely equivalent to the construction plan. In particular, the main large equipment must, without interruption, follow a series of tasks to eventually to be installed or mounted. Here, the main large equipment include freezers, boilers, air conditioners, large pumps, small cooling towers, heat exchangers, large blowers, and panels. The worst-case scenario occurs when certain conditions or situations cause temporary placement, thus requiring temporarily placed equipment to be moved yet again. There are always causes and reasons that may prevent you from completing a task on the first attempt. They are incomplete installation plans, as well as poor arrangement, poor direction, and poor confirmation. So you must go ahead with things carefully. It is important to use installation plan documents to explain the installation plan to site staff members, subcontractors, installation operators, constructors, and other business agents. In particular, when large heavy industrial machines are used, you should plan installation construction so that there will be no difficulties, waste, or danger. Make efforts to make a simpler plan. Prefabrication is already described in the construction plan. Prepare to use more prefabricated units from the aspect of simple construction by reducing site man-hours as much as possible. 44. Make preliminary drawing. Preparation of arrangement diagrams and drafts for meetings. Meeting for adjustment to correct schedule conflicts. 1. Purposes and goals. Working drawings are detailed design drawings. A wide variety of information is added when they are prepared. They cover a number of matters to be confirmed. When different types of construction of different ranges are conducted, you must confirm the association of the current construction with other types of construction by using working drawings. In addition, if our construction is connected with other companies' construction, you must confirm it by using working drawings. Before you create a working drawing, prepare for it with the objective of completion of better facilities as a whole in the process of creation of the drawing. It is a chance for engineers to show their own skills, experiences, and comprehensive abilities. Good technology is required. These days, it is common to prepare a general drawing. Ideally, there should be a designer who can draw all design drawings in all fields in detail, including building construction, electricity, facilities, systems, and manufacturing lines. And ideally, the designer should first prepare a general drawing, then distribute separate drawings of parts of the general drawing to relevant parties. It is difficult, but when designers prepare drawings for meetings and drafts, they need to have a sense of being such an ideal designer in order to draw an ideal general drawing. If designers have such a sense, the following advantages can be attained. 1. The length of time required to draw as-built drawings from scratch can be reduced. 2. You can get approval for as-built drawings earlier. 3. You can understand the contents of construction carried out by other companies, including construction and electric companies. You can also understand the conditions of connecting portions. Exchange information on drawings with them. 4. Problems occurring when different types of construction are carried out are revealed. You can consider countermeasures. When general drawings for general buildings are prepared, in many cases, after ceilings, floors, and walls are drawn on development drawings, all visible objects are laid out. However, general drawings are required to understand invisible areas including under ceilings, in basements, in pits and on rooftops. Do not participate in meetings with other parties on adjustments to different types of construction carried out at the same place without any clear purposes. Attend the meeting after preparing and assuming the direction to the conclusion. Before attending, determine what you should confirm and decide on. Get necessary information before the meeting. 2. Points. In these days, most construction drawings are drawn using CAD. This is common knowledge. Before drawings are prepared, The CAD software to be used is usually confirmed. If you create CAD drawings, select CAD software, which makes it relatively easy to prepare drawings and synthesize them into a general drawing. It is important and effective to make good use of such software. Note that CAD drawings are apparently accurate, but human beings, not machines, enter the data and prepare CAD drawings. Check if any incorrect data has been entered. 1. You can use incomplete construction drawings as drafts or drawings for meetings. Prepare detailed cross-section drawings after determining the reduction scale. 2. Determine the main designer based on where different types of construction are carried out, the degree of importance, the amount of materials, and construction priorities. 3. Fill in dimensions and draw accurately. Do not depend only on your imagination. 4. Prepare easy-to-understand drawings and data materials. 5. If construction schedules are the same as that of other companies, do not play a power game. Review schedules from a technical viewpoint and based on maintenance. Also, do not make compromises without proper reasons. 6. Preparation of common and general drawings. 1. Arrangement of ceiling fittings. Give high priority to the fittings which are more important from the viewpoint of construction design. Select fittings for a system ceiling very carefully. 2. Arrangement of wall fittings. There are many elements involved in construction, including windows, pillars, posts, curtain boxes, furnishings, and doors. Also consider lighting switches, air conditioners, and emergency lighting. 3. Ducts and pipeline shafts. Give high priority to construction procedures and maintenance. 4. Machine rooms. Consider the arrangement in machine rooms, including heat source machine rooms and air conditioner machine rooms from the view that Takesha will design all. 7. Keep the drawings which have been used through consultation with other parties. Immediately reflect the contents agreed to and confirmed on drawings. 8. Prepare drawings with key points. Do not spend time needlessly. 3. Schedule adjustment meetings and adjustment items. Describe typical items to be adjusted and confirmed. 1. Positions, structures, and interior decoration of the main machine room, spaces used for local machine rooms, doors, hand of doors, and stairs. 2. Spaces, structures, finish of waterproofing finishing, and obstacles around the major equipment on the roof. 3. Spaces for ducts and pipeline shafts, position and size of the access door, and lighting facilities. 4. Thickness of cinder concrete in machine rooms. 5. Spaces for and structures of explosive storage houses and high-pressure gas factories. 6. Specifications of room doors, presence or absence of in the area, size of fire doors, airtight doors, insulated doors, ventilation louvers. 7. Ceiling access door, position, size, quantity. 8. Permissible concentrated dispersed floor load of the floor where heavy equipment and systems are installed. 9. accumulation layer, connection tubes, air ducts, position and diameter, manholes, position and size, installation specifications and construction orders, position of landing steps, water catchment pits, waterproofing methods, drainage methods, height of the surface of stored water. 10. Position and area of outer wall louvers and connection methods of ducts. 11. Schedule conflict with water-resistant layer construction and conditions of relevant connected areas. 12. Requirements to offer the relevant parties on structural changes and the construction period of partitioning walls due to proper establishment of the facilities. 13. Makeup covers for FCU to be set on the floor. 14. Position and the maximum size to allow beams to penetrate. 15. In the case of floor heating and floor air conditioning, floor structures and thickness of cinder concrete. 16. Customized ceiling and wall finishings and establishment of suction inlets and blowout outlets and fittings. 17. Position, dimensions, and structures of inspection platforms, including catwalks, over ceilings. 18. Presence and absence of water pipelines near the upper part of the control board. 19. Position of the equipment control board. 20. Separation of gas pipelines from the main electric line in places including above the ceiling. 21. Spacing between equipment, ducts, and pipelines, and other facilities, living rooms and corridors. 22. Arrangement of necessary water supply, primary, pipelines and junctions, spots, with drainage pipelines. 23. Automatic instrumentation panels and electric equipment panels. Arrangement, coding color, electric power supply transfer points, depth and height of panels. We are required to have a wide variety of knowledge and experience during site construction. So some people say you cannot solve problems if you have no experience. Construction, however, is actually in progress in front of you. You must carry out your duties on the construction site. Fortunately, you have ways to solve problems you may experience there. Use this text or EC data to learn data about defects and failures. If you always have an interest in your job, you can obtain necessary skills and knowledge. Your attitude towards your job facilitates the learning of practical knowledge. Also, if your attitude towards your job is right, necessary practical knowledge is naturally accumulated. Thinking in this way, continue this training. 45. Make shop drawing. 46. Approval. Working drawings are detailed design drawings of facilities which we ultimately produce. They are products which are constructed. Working drawings are not products. It can be said, however, that the contents of working drawings decisively affect the quality of facilities. Create rich and high-value detailed design drawings. 1. From the drafting up to the issuing of the drawings. It is not easy to prepare working drawings. It takes time. You have to follow predetermined procedures. In addition, you are bound by the following restrictions. 1. A wide variety of information must be incorporated into working drawings. 2. The contents of construction are confirmed based on the working drawings. 3. Basically, only after you obtain approval to start construction, you can actually start construction. The process until construction starts is as follows: preparation of drafts and holding of meetings, preparation of working drawings, issuing of the drawings, approval application, acceptance of approval, and the start of construction. 2. Drafting. 1. Meet deadlines for drafting. It is difficult to complete drawings on schedule. Make enough time to prepare the drawings. 2. Drafting rules. Do not draw designs in your own style. Obey the drafting rules to prepare drawings. 3. Start drafting after obtaining and understanding necessary data material. A working drawing should have a lot of information incorporated into it. After collecting necessary material, start drafting. 4. Draw construction plans accurately. Recently, there have been many cases where construction plans were created after receiving CAD data. 5. Prepare drawings based on drafting basics. Prepare them following the basic methods, but not in your own style. 6. Make sure nothing forces you to have to start construction from scratch. Write everything necessary in the drawings. All information required for construction must be incorporated into working drawings. Avoid starting from scratch. 7. Make sure there aren't any material defects in the drawings. Prepare them from a technical viewpoint. This does not mean to draw beautiful drawings, but to draw them accurately. Prevent any material defects. 8. Do not arrange equipment and facilities which are at over-the-top costs. Costs are also carefully considered. 9. Prepare drawings while considering the safe arrangement of equipment and facilities so that workers can carry out their tasks. Consider stability during construction and for maintenance. 10. Prepare a main vertical plane, cross-sectional view, on one sheet together with a plan view. Consider how you can express individual points appropriately and add projected views. 11. Prepare a number of drawings including a partial detailed view and a working plan drawing view on one sheet. Add proper drawings including partial detailed drawings and working plan drawings. It is appropriate to include them in one drawing. 3. Checking drawings. Working drawings are pieces of work for designers. They are apt to be deeply involved in their work. It is natural that if a designer is pointed out by someone including a drawing checker concerning the contents of his or her drawing, the designer will feel resistant to change it. We can well understand the designer's way of thinking if we imagine that an artist quarrels with his or her works. When we look at drawings as business people, we focus on the functionality of them. You should think that if you complete drawings, show them to as many people as possible and have them confirm the drawings. Drawing checkers should confirm whether functions, laws and restrictions, and workability are incorporated into a drawing, but not based on his or her taste and preference. Complete everything to be directed and confirmed before preparing an as-built drawing. 4. Acquisition of approval. It is basic to carry out construction based on working drawings of which approval has been accepted. Some clients leave construction to us, thinking of directions to start from scratch during inspection. You had better obtain approval. Repeated delayed submissions of working drawings leads to loss of faith. So it is necessary to make it a habit to meet deadlines. Many drawings are not easily approved by authorizers, but it depends on their skills. This strict observance of the timing of the start of construction is important. Set the deadline to obtain approval. A relationship of mutual trust is built through observance of rules determined on site by each other. Carefully explain the contents of the drawings to be approved by authorizers. The base of earlier acquisition of approval is a relationship of mutual trust. Make efforts to accomplish smooth site office operation. 5. Promotion and management of drafting. Observe the number of people in charge of drafting, their skills, and the drafting schedule progress. If necessary, provide proper instructions and take proper actions. If you cannot smoothly carry out the duties on schedule, there must be some reasons for it. You often cannot solve problems just by switching designers. Take measures against the causes. 47. Pick up material quantity. 48. Place an order. If an official purchase slip is not issued by Takesha to agents of equipment and material manufacturers, the order is not considered to be official. Even if you say I'm placing an order with you, the contract is not complete. Actions and procedures to place an order are required. The person in charge of site construction must submit purchasing requests to the purchasing section for construction following in-house procedures. The person in charge of purchasing carries out purchasing tasks according to the purchasing request. The purchasing section has ordering rights. Remember that the construction department does not have ordering rights. The purchasing section complies with purchasing processes. The construction department may not determine what manufacturers are to be used. 1. Submit a purchase request at a time early enough to provide the person in charge of purchasing with lead time to carry out the purchase process. 2. The person in charge of construction checks equipment specifications and drawings obtained from manufacturers in detail. 3. Do not make careless mistakes when filling in information including job numbers, code numbers, and quantities. 4. If the construction department asks the purchase section to make a purchase, you may attach a separate sheet to the written request. If you use an official slip, do not omit written information from the written request. 5. Official slips are issued when the amount of money, the deadline, and relevant terms are confirmed. 6. Clearly list final versions of equipment specifications and drawings. Be careful not to confuse them with reference drawings. 7. In the reference stage, you may present copies of equipment specifications shown in design drawings. But when you prepare equipment specifications and drawings for official slips, describe and draw them in detail. Return the approval form and confirm the determined specifications and drawings. 8. Technical confirmation, Complete calculation of required numeric values including that of fan pressure in the pump head. 49. Check how to carry in and install. Reconfirm and review the installation plan document completed in the construction plan. 50. Make working checklist. Referring to EC Data 1-14, in the construction plan stage, you have learned organization of quality points. There are propositions and problems to wrestle with as important management items of this project. If an item is deemed as a quality management priority item, that item requires actions to solve any problems. The activity is improvement with QCDSM, PDCA, and 5W1H. Not to manage results, but to manage the plan, you must check, confirm, measure, judge, and record the project. Prepare a quality management sheet and carry out plant management and management on priority quality items. 51. Inspection. 52. Make internal inspection check sheet. 53. Internal inspection. 1. Purposes and goals. Before events including examinations by government officials and customers, the in-house official inspection will be carried out. As a precondition, in-house pre-inspections by the manager and chief in charge must have been completed. All concerns including the operation schedule, delivery deadlines, quality, safety, morale, and costs, benefits, are inspected. The main concern, however, is quality. The tasks approved during the planning stage are confirmed to determine whether they have been used for actual construction. If problems are found during the in-house inspection, it is important to specify them to confirm how, by whom, and by when they should be solved. 2. When to carry out the inspection, the in-house inspection should be carried out in time for the meeting. Carry out the in-house inspection before the test run and before various official examinations. 3. Inspectors, the engineering manager, construction manager, and the quality control department, if necessary, the construction chief, site office director, and person in charge of clients. 4. Records. The site office director, prepare a record, and follow up on what is pointed out and instructed. 5. Preparation of the site office. Remember that inspection is not a visit, and you must remember that your performance is also being inspected. Organize the past records of completed progress condition plans, test runs, and any potential problems. 54. Make detailed working schedule. 55. Management of work schedule. 1. Management tools. A system construction master schedule, monthly schedules, and weekly schedules. Leave markings on documents to show that you have used them for management. 2. Management cycle. Monthly schedules and weekly schedules are subdivisions of a master schedule. Tasks are accumulated day by day. Confirm the details of the schedule every day. Always return to the master schedule and confirm tasks. 3. Management contents. It is important to always manage the project using numeric values. based on the accepted number of days, the number of workers, working hours, workload, and working productivity. Determine the numeric value by dividing actual productivity, output, by the numbers of workers and working hours. Graph practical site productivity. The construction period is already decided. The work volume is fixed too. Whether the project is delayed or accelerated, if you know that earlier, you can take measures. If you wastefully drag time out due to delayed determinations, you greatly increase the number of workers because you are in a pinch and may miss the construction period deadline. As a result, there will be great cost loss, degraded quality, and an unsafe work site. Among the process control items Q, C, D, S, and M, DO delivery is the most important. 56. Place an order. In Japan, ordering is under the control of the purchasing section for construction in taikisha offices. The site project team must not place any orders without permission. If a construction slip is issued, it means that taikisha has officially ordered construction to our subcontractors. Be sure to start construction always after issuance of the construction slip. Do not advance tasks with a promise of later payment. If you read estimates issued by subcontractors, you can understand their skills. Taikisha does not place orders that can be adjusted based on the number of workers and man-hours. Make subcontractors understood that Taikisha places orders based on the contract. 57. Settle invoices from subcon. Clerical assessment paperwork of subcontractors' construction costs, receiving inspection, and payment. Carry out the duties without delay. 58. Control site office facilities and site workshop. All areas including the site office, processing places, rest spots, construction sites and peripheral areas are workplaces for our site construction. Simply carry out rearranging, ordering, cleanup, and cleaning, and manage individual areas. The site office is one business's establishment for a limited period of time. Maintain areas with honor. 1. Management of the site office. 2. Control and direction in individual areas including the site workplace. 1. Processing place. Even a processing place is included in the site construction site. Other areas used on construction sites. 2. Staff rooms and rest areas. 3. Construction site. 59. Maintenance of temporary facility. Routine inspection of temporary things and correction of failures. 1. Purposes and goals. Every temporary facility must be maintained. Inspect, confirm, maintain, correct, and relocate temporary facilities. 2. Points of inspection. 1. The subject of the inspection. 1. Taikisha's temporary things. 2. Temporary things for buildings. 2. Prepare the inspection checklist for temporary things in order to execute routine inspection. 3. Check on a regular cycle, on the weekend, on a weekly basis. 4. Focus of inspection, example. 3. the correction of the malfunctioning point. 61. Management of safety and hygiene. Safety and health management holds safety meetings and safety and hygiene conferences and conducts safety patrols. Management duties for safety and hygiene are included in management duties for site construction. Individual functions and roles for a company are assigned to them. In other words, such duties are also intended to have functions to check whether the company's management for safety and hygiene is properly carried out on the construction site. Full-time safety managers must be assigned. 1. Daily management effectively use the safety instructions. 2. Manage documents thoroughly. 3. If an accident happens, work accidents, property damage, contact with predetermined organizations and people. Take predetermined actions. Respond to accidents immediately. 4. Periodical events. Make sure to hold safety conferences and safety meetings and conduct safety patrols. They are routine tasks. 5. Documents submitted by subcontractors. Instruct them on how to prepare and submit documents to us. Ensure cooperation from the headquarters safety organizations. 64. Get approval letter. 65. PRE inspection. 66. Apply inspection. 67. Attend final inspection. There is a process until permits and certificates are received. Plan for application to the relevant government office. Procedure for application to the relevant government office. Receiving of permits and certificates from the government office. Intermediate inspection of facilities to be approved by the relevant government office. Completion inspection of facilities to be approved by the relevant government office. Ultimately, take steps in turn until permits and certificates are received. Before the start of construction, the site manager has no concern for the application for building facilities including systems for water supply, fire extinguishing equipment, and ventilation equipment. Construction of these facilities, however, have been included in application as one of our business categories. 1. Take measures for equipment to be applied for at relevant offices within the range of construction. See the manual for application to government offices. 2. Create a timeline for application. Select a person to be in charge of applications. Confirm where to apply, and go there. Ask the person in charge how to apply. 3. Confirm equipment with the relevant parties. Possible equipment such as extinguish equipment include fire extinguishing pumps, alarms, sprinklers, fire hydrants, fire extinguishers, and hoses. Other possible equipment include refrigerators, boilers, pressure vessels, dangerous equipment, combustion equipment, devices for drinking water, water purifier tanks, exhausters, and smoke vents. Manufacturers have prepared application formats in which requirements are filled. Such formats are attached to the equipment. Do not overlook the formats. 4. Advance the process without any mistakes in timing. Do not depart from the process. because the purposes of these items include preventing any neighborhood complaints. If claims are placed by neighbors, they turn into problems. 68. Site office work 1. 69. Site office work 2. Daily management. In these items, you are told to observe the site. As a member of Tekesha, however, what does the instruction observe the site or the phrase manage this site mean? Daily site management includes management requirements. If you are on the construction site without any particular purpose, you are not considered to be carrying out site duties. It is necessary to treat routine tasks designated in task items to be carried out with clear awareness of what to do. Remember the tasks to be done and necessary items in order to conduct daily management. 1. Implementation of morning meetings and site KYK activities. Morning meeting. 1. Make all the people who enter the construction site on the current day attend the meeting. 2. Confirm what workers, parties, and subcontractors have entered the construction site, how many people have entered, and what their names are, based on the types of business and subcontractors. Record their names and their numbers. 3. Morning meeting. Run the morning meeting using daily reports, safety work instructions, and KYK records for safety and quality. 1. Based on working groups, confirm the contents of the tasks and instruct them on the tasks. In addition, confirm the safety measures and instruct them on safety. 2. Confirm the KYK contents, expected risks and countermeasures, risk assessment, illustrations. 3. Confirm concerns about safety and hygiene, including health conditions, clothing, protectors, posting of the elderly and young people, and the number of people at the morning meeting. 4. Do not forget to get the signatures of all of the working foremen and workers. Signatures are important as a record to show that work management has been executed. 5. Issue instructions with drawings, illustrations, and actual objects. Just written or oral confirmation is insufficient. 2. Instruct and train new participants. 1. Explanation of site rules, filling out questionnaires, confirmation of the contents of medical examination reports, confirmation of licenses and qualifications, measurement of blood pressure levels, interview by the site office director, verification of the worker list. 2. Records of instruction and training of new participants and the worker list include private information. Do not use them if they are not necessary for site safety and hygiene management. Store such records and lists in cabinets whose doors can be locked. Discard them after the project is over. 3. Site patrol. Patrol the whole site. 1. Confirm whether morning meetings are held, KYK activities are conducted, and tasks go on as indicated in and confirmed by the safety working instructions. 2. Confirm that predetermined procedures, materials, and methods are used on a task base. 3. Confirm whether someone is doing an unexpected task without permission. Unplanned tasks may be causes of working accidents. 4. confirm that workers are carrying out their tasks following the site rules. 5. Confirm whether there are any workers who have not received instruction or training. 6. If you find that a worker is conducting an improper task or is at risk, stop him or her. Do not overlook dangerous or improper tasks. Based on humanity, manage the construction site bravely and confidently. 4. Construction inspection, quality inspection. 1. Confirm whether tasks are being carried out as scheduled. If you find that a task is not being carried out, confirm and analyze the cause. 2. Check quality conditions just after every task is finished. Grasp what stage tasks are conducted at. 3. Check the progress to confirm whether the planned volume of work has been carried out on the current day. 4. Confirm whether that there are any incomplete tasks on the current day. Check the tasks just after they are completed. If any task is incomplete, direct the workers in charge to complete the task. Incomplete tasks may occur if those tasks were not completed within the limited period. Workers usually think of a good ways to complete the tasks, but there may be suspended tasks in progress. There are some cases where these cause serious accidents. 5. Consult with operation directors about any failures within the current day. Direct the relevant workers to fix the failures the next day. 6. Organize data collected on the management sheet. Check the sheet to see whether there are any problems. 7. Mark the progress of construction on the weekly schedule. 5. Meeting for the tasks to be done the next day. Confirm and consult on the contents of tasks to be done the next day within the company and with subcontractors. Do not assume that other people and parties understand what they are to do the next day. Confirmation is an important routine step. 6. All the relevant workers should carry out cleaning 5 minutes before the end of the task. Some workers are reluctant to clean. It is natural, however, to clean and clear the workplace where you work. Equip them with the habit of cleaning. Cleaning will not load up if you do it every day. We sometimes call in specialized clearing operators. They are arranged only on demand. Workers shall clean and clear the relevant workplaces and site rule. Always confirm the shutting off of the main water, checking for any fires, and turning off of the power supply. It is not preferable that Tech-Issues employees urge workers to clean and clear workplaces. 70. Make worker list with photo. 71. Newly admission instruction. When a company gathers employees, workers, and carries out construction at a workplace, business office, the company is greatly responsible. As a result, the project director is also greatly responsible for construction. You must construct a system which always responds to the relevant management authority called the Labor Standards Inspection Office. Preparation of documents is fundamental. 72. Planning of commissioning. 73. Testing and commissioning. Giving clear answers to the following 5 Ws and 2 Hs is common in all business processes. What should we do? What? Performance validation, individual or total, quality verification. Why should we do it? Why? Test run item, system performance validation. When should we do it? When? Confirm the test run period and the completion date. Where should we do it? Where? Place. The whole construction site. Who should do it? Who? Person in charge. Takesha site staff members, concerned parties. How should we do it? How? Test runs and adjustment methods, procedure. How much will it cost? How much? Test run expenses. Our duties of construction of systems and facilities are to complete them. Facilities and devices have their own functions. Function itself is valuable. Functions of completed systems are required to be confirmed. Functions and performances of single pieces of equipment and total systems must be confirmed and proved to be constructed as intended. If not so, they must be adjusted and set correctly. Complete systems so that you can deliver them to clients with confidence. General completed facilities and devices including vehicles, televisions, cellular phones, airplanes, ships, and manufactured products are manufactured in factories. However, our facilities and devices are made through site construction based on each individual project. There are similar products offered by us, but whenever we decide on a product, we have to start with establishment of a test run plan following basic procedures and methods. Our products do not function and operate just by turning on the power. Strictly speaking, before you analyze the design contents, establish the construction plan, and prepare the working diagram, the concept or schematic plan must have been completed. The concept or schematic plan must have been reflected on the working diagram and in construction management. If you start thinking about how to carry out test runs near the completion of construction, it is too late to get a good result. After carefully establishing the test run plan and preparing test run plan documents, carry out test runs with confidence. Test run plan documents specify processes and procedures to launch test runs. If you follow these specific steps, you will be successful. To succeed, however, high skills and good experience are required. For example, if you turn on a large-size belt drive fan with large-size fan which has a rate of 500 rotations per minute, it takes 8 to 10 seconds for the blades to begin rotating steadily. It is necessary to know what is normal and what is abnormal. For example, if a cooling heating source system is turned on, the cooling facilities start operating and adjusting. The water in the cooling water pipeline is circulated and adjusted, and at last the cooling heating system starts operating. Of course, load is necessary. Takesha is responsible for the test run of the system. For the test run of a single piece of equipment, have an engineer from the relevant manufacturer witness the test run accordingly. The first process of test runs and adjustments is the confirmation of construction completion. The construction has been carried out according to procedure. It is necessary to carry out confirmation of construction completion prior to the start of test runs. Simple tasks required before a single piece of equipment is tested include the following examples. For a large-size fan, visually confirm whether there are no foreign objects in the fan casing. For a fan or pump, manually rotate the motor. For an air conditioner, touch the filter inside to confirm its condition. Do not make other people do it, or assume the results based on your individual expectation. Confirm equipment by touch, sight, and feeling. The following examples are typical failures. 1. Equipment was damaged or broke down suddenly upon turning it on, thus damaging a part of the system. 2. Being overcautious terrified a director to operate a system, so test runs were not carried out. As a result, it delayed the working process. 3. Chief engineers did not attend test runs. There was no plan, so test runs were carried out, while participants depended on an expert's experience. 4. Measurement and data preparation were focused on, so confirmation of system functions was not carried out. 5. Even if the test run was carried out step by step, various causes made the test run have to be started from scratch again and again. Time, human resources, and energy was put to waste. 6. After delivery, a failure was discovered. A client complained, saying, "What were you doing during the test run?" Distrust arose, and your credibility was lost. In any case, common causes such as lack of skills, poor planning, and insufficient preparation and failures at the first stage of test runs. By the way, during test runs, be careful of electric shock, leakage, property damage, and any downfall. Employees of Takesha jointly launch test runs and adjust and measure systems. We do not mind that you request the support of engineers and workers of the manufacturer. Takesha employees should carry out test runs with the awareness that carrying them out by yourself helps you acquire skills. The design of recent systems often adopts energy-saving systems. Often, verification and demonstration are required. Through establishment of a test run plan and implementation of the test run, you will encounter situations where you have to consider detecting elements for verification and select measurement instruments. During the construction plan stage, firmly assume what is needed for verification to prevent test runs from being started from scratch and prevent time from being lost. You may be requested to prove the energy used for operation. Forged data is often seen. You understand this if you operate the system. If there is any forged data, you will usually experience unusual things. For example, the data might not correspond with the performance curves of fans, pumps, and heat sources. You might feel something is wrong or strange. You might doubt that measurement instruments are functioning accurately. There is surely a cause. Understand that it is natural that systems do not completely operate as designed. Once you fabricate data, you can never access the correct way to operate the system accurately. Go back to the start of the processes and procedures. There is hardly any person who has skills and experiences superior to the engineers of Takesha. Takesha addresses clients honestly. Ensure high quality with confidence and deliver the best system to the client. The contractor is required to be serious and faithful. Instruction manuals are attached to equipment we use. Instruction manuals are attached to all of the general machines and apparatuses. How to properly use this machine is clearly written in manuals. Use them accordingly. The purpose of manual instructions is for users to correctly understand the relevant device, facilities, or equipment, use them properly, and make full use of their functions. Recent high-tech equipment has frighteningly too many functions. In fact, therefore, there are too many instructions. So users cannot master such equipment thoroughly. The title, How to Properly Use This Machine, has the hidden meaning that if the machine breaks down because you did not properly use it, it is your own fault. There are a number of cases where a file from an instruction manual for single pieces of equipment is submitted as a system instruction manual for a project. It is shameful, dishonest, and unkind. To know how to operate, manage, maintain, and inspect the system, you need a comprehensive explanation of the individual equipment and the system. If you deliver the system without submission of organized manuals or oral explanation, your client feels that you are not faithful. As a result, the client might not make the contract payment. Require high-quality instruction manuals. It takes time to prepare such manuals. Associate an instruction manual with design calculation formats, design drawings, working drawings, test run reports, and manuals for single pieces of equipment, and create and prepare comprehensive system instruction manual. Deliver the manual with sincerity. Operational procedures, stopping procedures, monitoring, and management are part of the electric systems. Even if electric systems are sometimes not in the range of Takesha's construction, Takesha should play a coordinating role. Consider good delivery from the viewpoint of clients. If there are any failures upon completion and delivery of the system, clients will call you continuously. The average lifespan of the system is 15 to 20 years, but it is highly influenced by good or bad operation, management, and maintenance. Some employees of Takesha say the client is not good at operation, management, and maintenance of the system, so I feel sorry for the system. But think whether your behavior was correct, how the system was delivered, and whether you were faithful to the client. 75. Make as-built drawing and operation and maintenance manual. Compose these documents by attaching designed as-built drawings, post-construction drawings, and if necessary, any related data material. Correctly prepare these documents. Do not forget to modify certain portions. Do not prepare these documents in a hurry just before delivery. Start preparing drawings in turn during construction with an awareness that drawings must always be accurate. It is important and necessary to record correct final figures on a drawing. As-built drawings are required when problems occur or during remodeling construction. 76. Make test report. Acquisition of equipment drawings and test results. Compile documents of individual equipment including complete drawings and test results with caution, and include them in the delivery documents. The purpose of the preparation of these documents is ensure that the initial figures built drawings are left for reference. The test run results of the whole system are also important. They are a record of the initial image of the whole system. 81. Clear defects. Construction failures, trade faults and failures, which were overlooked during construction. 82. Cleaning. Clean up and cleaning. Clean up and clear all the places on the construction site that we borrowed and return them. It's the end of explanation of how to lead site management. 4. Work in progress stage.